Guess what we're doing, YouTube? We're having a candle party because I don't know if you can see me in the candlelight or not, but there's no storms. There's no wind. There's no bad weather of any kind. But yet, the power is out in my neck of the woods for some reason, in Chickasha. Now, one thing that's awesome about being vegan and raw and doing the juice thing, well, one thing, I can't make no juice, but I don't have to worry about the milk spoiling, or the mayonnaise that I used to eat spoiling. Funny story. Oh, this is a good one. I forgot to tell you guys about this. This is one of the main stories that kind of got me up there on my weight too. The power went off for like two and a half days, and I was going through. This was a couple of years back, maybe 5 or 6 years after I bought the monster of a house that I live in that has sucked the life out of me for the last 8 years. So, anyways, I'm going through all my stuff in my fridge because it had been off for a day and a half. Everything was still kind of cold. Things were still frozen. I asked my mom, I was like, hey, do I need to replace my mayonnaise and all that stuff? She's like, oh no, I'll be fine. So, a couple days later, me and the kids were going on a little trip, and I had made sandwiches for me, but none for them. And ate, and we went on our little trip, and later that night, we were down at this animal park where you drive through and you can see all the animals. And we went to a really nice dinner, and I rented us a cabin for the weekend, and we were going to go to Turner Falls the next day, and down in Davis, Oklahoma, and swim and have a good time. But I got deathly ill. Diarrhea, wasn't throwing up, cold, I got fever. I mean, it was just bad. You spent the night there. The next morning, I was like, girls, we got to go. We got to go. And I don't know how I drove back to the ex-wife's house, but we got to the ex-wife's house, and she was like, oh, no, hell no, you're going to the emergency room. To the emergency room, and they took a stool sample, and I went home. They said they would call me with the results, whatever. So I go home, and this was back when I had a home phone and a cell phone, but you know how you do. You put down on information that you're, call me on my cell phone, not on my home phone type situation. I don't know if anybody still does that or not. But, I started feeling a little better, and this was like almost a week later. And for some odd reason, I was standing by the answering machine on my home phone, and it rings, and I just let it go to voicemail, and I hear, This is Duncan Hospital. We really need you to call us about your test results. It is urgent that you call us immediately. So I freak out, didn't get the phone in time, so I call him, and I'm like, what's up? Well, you have a bacterial infection, and it's very important that you get this antibiotic. We called it into the CVS in Chickasha, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, what the, really? Really? You didn't call my cell? There's 2 numbers on the thing. You didn't call me. So they let me go a week with a bacterial infection. So they give me Cipro, which is what they give you if you get exposed to anthrax. I mean, really? And Cipro should be called the vampire drug because it makes you sensitive to light, makes you sleep all day, and then you're up all night. I mean, literally. And I was sick for a month. I couldn't work for a month, couldn't do anything for like an entire month because of this bacterial infection. I gained like 30 or 40 pounds then too, on top of, thyroid medication as well. But, yeah, that was one of my medical horror stories and adventures with a hospital who didn't have the intelligence to look. I mean, these are educated people at a frickin' hospital, and they didn't look for my cell phone number on an application. A little ridiculous. But there's my horror story in the candlelight with the lights and the power's out. But yeah, this is what irritates me. I mean, I've got this neighbor over here that's apparently very wealthy, and she's spewing her toxic diesel fumes. I don't know if you hear it. You hear the hum? She's got a generator. She's got the lights on in her house. And for some reason, across the street, during the ice storm a few years ago, they had power across the street the whole time. But the power over here, look behind me, pitch black. Total pitch black. At least there's a full moon tonight, huh? But yeah. I know you can't see me, but... Hello, kitty cat. What's going on, Tink? But yeah, I'm a little worried about this power outage. Luckily, my part 1 of the protein video was uploaded, and just finished uploading. I was just fixing to start uploading part 2. Hang on just a second. It's just 6 minutes. So, anyways, but yeah, that's one of my deals. But oh, and to add to the protein videos, haven't had any comments or anything on it yet. Sorry about the poor quality on the stuff on the internet and the notebooks or the leaflets that I put out. But I got to looking and figured out exactly what I've had today, and it's 34 grams of protein in my fruits and vegetables and stuff. So yeah, so hey, I think that's enough for me. I feel fine, other than the lady hitting me with her damn car and wrecking my neck and my hips. If that didn't happen, I'd be blowing this thing up and sweating away some fat, as well as exploding some fat and getting those toxins out. So maybe in a couple more days, I was only going to the chiropractor twice a week, but I think I'm going to go as many times as I can get up there. So it's getting a little ridiculous on the money situation, because I can't really work, and driving up there is kind of a pain. But anyways, so yeah, this is probably going to be my night. This power is going to probably be out for a while. So, but look forward to watching some of you guys' YouTube videos tomorrow. I know a lot of people post stuff on Monday nights, but I hope everybody in the weight loss community is doing well. I hope Tommy, man, we need to talk, Tommy. I really want to talk to you about your gout and some of the things you got going on, because I'm concerned about you, brother. You shouldn't have that much pain. You look like a relatively young man, and other than my neck and my hip, I have no more pain. Prior to the accident, I was feeling unbelievable. And like I said, before I started the juice fast, I took a minimum of 8 ibuprofens in a day. So, anyways, folks, still day 67. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still day 67. No, actually, it's day 68. What the French toast? I apologize for my ignorance. It's day 68. Man, tomorrow's day 69. So, alright, well, I'm going to shut up now. It's enough filming for In the Dark. So, enjoy, guys. Have a good night. Go raw.